Hey guys, the School Fortnite recap. School Fortnite recap 7, part 1. Week 3 of term 2, 2015, year 10, Monday. 4th of May, 2015. Science. I was away, had the usual sub. One of the best science teachers as a casual teacher for science. We had to research pros and cons on vaccinations, then research a country, identify disease, and evaluate what actions has been done to prevent this widespread disease. Then we had English. Finally went back to normal class in F22. Shane sat in the middle of Brian's seat, which is on the most left of our table. Then we had to create a table with purposes of a documentary on the left side. On the left side of the table, individually, us students were to rank from greatest to least greatest in ranking of the purpose of the documentary. The class was the usual chatter. Some were quiet. People who were away were James, Callum, and Ronnie. That's all I can remember. Can't remember anyone else being away. Then I had religion. Most groups presented. Eileen, Linda, and Mary did gender discrimination. Daniel S., Samuel D, and Ellie did racism, followed by Bryce, Karen, Lisa, and Eliane who did indigenous rights. And finally, Chabelle E and Gibran and Nicholas presented theirs, which was homelessness. What's puzzled me is how each presentation got better and better, or at least how it was presented. My favorite was the homeless presentation because it had context, Bible references, and actual footage. Oral lectures. Maybe it's just me because like other people added videos, photos, and even animation from processed work, while the last group was all true skill. Then we had PD Prac, the usual orchestrated or organized teams by Sir. The women were split into two groups against each other, same as us men, but we had twice the population, but it wasn't as balanced as you'd think. Then we had math. Well, I had math at least. We had a sub. Everyone sat wherever the fuck they want because the usual teacher was young and allowed people to sit wherever the hell they want and they could just listen to music. I was the only person not sitting next to anyone else but myself in the exact same spot, just doing my work. Remy offered to sit next to his group of colleagues, but I replied to him, "Nah, it's fine. I'll just sit here." Then I had Simba. All I can say is that Daniel was away, so I was pissed at us again because many of my classmates are still doing Vectorworks or trying to come up with designs, or haven't even finished the portfolio. Tuesday, 5th of April, 2015, math. Just went through the answers and that was for homework, just to catch up. Geo, the same old Geo, but I told John N that it's Geo and it's gonna be fun. English, today was our last day to work on our assignment in class. Biggest bludger for our class and another class because some people were just playing basketball, soccer, just chatting, listening to music, or even on laptops, obviously because they have to record, but still doing other stuff on laptops. Teachers don't even notice. Then it was Irene, last groups presented, it was Irene, Mary, H, and Tia who done religious equality. And then it was finally Manu and James, which I found engaging because it was all straightforward. It's just that they don't have footage or deducted marks, but they still have to make the footage. Music, did theory, went on night flight, trying to learn Fifth Symphony from Ludwig van Beethoven. Maverick and Jesse came back with Logic Pro, and I had a USB and gave it to Jesse while Helen got hers from Maverick's computer. The lesson was good up until the last few minutes when me and Jim sang children's music. Science had a sub, worked on our disease report. At one point I saw Bryce and Gibran search dog breeds. And one time Chabelle E and Gibran started speaking so loud. At another point Lisa and Nicholas were talking about pornography and John N joined because it's crazy. Wednesday, 6th of April 2015. Math, did exercise 703, questions 1, 2 and 4, and Daniel sat next to me. Religion, went into pairs. I was with Samuel D. Every pair had to make a poster for the principal they were given. There was 10 principals, so there's 10 groups. Me and Sam's were principal participation. Geo, Samuel Geo, Miss goes through homework and was pissed at people not doing homework. Then for the rest of the lesson, just did another worksheet. English, we have the new girl in our class. That's Emily, who's from Queensland. I believe she's Aussie, and Brian got pissed at me when he asked me, "Hey, is that the new girl, Neil?" I was like, "I don't know, you told me." He got so ticked off, he was like, "What the fuck?" I'm asking you. And like, I was just laughing. Alright, bro, relax. She sat at Ronnie's spot, which was next to Brittany and Amy M. Because Ronnie was away, like pretty much he was away the whole week. He was away, and as she entered the room, all you see is the alpha males, like all the boys, who like you know, the alpha males. You know what I'm talking about. Like the really people. They were like, damn! They were like all staring at her, like, oh, I'm just minding my business, getting my shit together. Natasha needed help from Brian, but Tyrone came and helped. Tried to help Natasha. Then I offered Natasha to sit down on my seat while I got like a small amount of space. It was like 4 people. But it was good. She thanked me until Sir was like, how come there's 4 of you and there's only 3 chairs? Natasha was like, oh no sir, they're trying to help me transfer the file. Sir quoted, there is no more lesson to work on the assignment. Yesterday was the last lesson to work on it. And that lesson was good. But just like, I think people were presenting. No, we were working on the next topic. In timber, I gave Sir my bag filled with all my timber for tomorrow. This day was the last day for theory until our mental clock portfolio. Everyone in class in the R22 was all busy drawing Vectorworks or on their laptops or computers, and even printing got busy, and everyone was busy. I got tired of Dano punching me at one point. We nearly had a fight in boxing. PD theory. Got our exam papers back. I was shocked, but I was pleased. I had 30 out of 55, or 55%, which is a C. Throughout the whole paper, not bad or good, but neutral. So I was disappointed in all of us because we all struggled in the conclude section. I was fine, but made it as a joke for the last bit and received my own medicine, you know.